and the marsh in my town is on fire, like super hardcore on fire. Like, we need all fire department over here. I did the good Samaritan thing and called, and apparently a lot of other people called, but the fire department is trying to figure a way to get out there, which that is a local fishing spot. Just going to zoom in real fast. Focus. It's pretty big, and I'm pretty far out back. Like, I'm at least about a mile and a half back because I did not even want to get close to where the fire department is. And it seems like they had to go all the way up, like where one of the freeways are, and turn around to even gain access to that shit. So if you're in Vallejo and you see a bright light, you might want to just go grab some food or a drink or something like that and just chill for a second, because this shit's getting out of control. Damn. I mean, it is just getting bigger by the second. Fuck. Yeah, I'm good, Duck. Like, this, I was coming home from work and I just happened to see this, and I phoned the police. They know about it. There's a local fishing spot that people go out there. They probably like had a cigarette or something. I don't know. I just wanted to do this for people that actually follow my channel that are in the same town. Where they're like, hey, what's that bright light and smoke? Like, that's fire. That's definitely fire. Luckily, my house is like that way, like a good 5 miles, so I'm safe. But I figured this was live stream worthy. Yeah. All right. Well, since it seems like this is pretty much underway and the police are there and I've documented everything at this point in time, I think I'll call it a day because it's cold and I want to stream. Oh shit, that fire just got... Maybe I might stay for the minute extra because that flame like jumped hella tough. Man, that is huge. I'm wondering if they're gonna have to call one of those wildfire helicopter ones that come out that dump all the water and shit on it, the fire retardant stuff. Because I mean, this is like, from the time that I've recorded it, it's definitely doubled in size. And like, it's only been 2.5 minutes since I started this live stream. You can see the flame starting to come over the high rise of like, oh, it's starting to burn new dryland. That's what it is. It's starting to come towards where I am. I'm fine though. I'll be fine. Damn. Talk about an end of a day. Shit was going crazy, and then I saw this and I was like, well, things could be worse, right? But hopefully everything's been good, Duck. Even though you probably hear me like between a whole bunch of wind on the mic, it's like, hey. It's unfortunately non-gimbal, non-microphone aesthetic. Oh man. How does the fire truck even get out there? Like, I mean, do they just like run the hose from like the side of the freeway and just like run? Oh my gosh. My car is locked. We're going in closer. Oh, I actually have a really good pea coat. Hold on real fast. I have a really good jacket, and it's cold. All right. Uh-oh. Shit! Alright, let's get a little closer. Now that I'm not cold. And this shit's getting crazy. Like, I did not expect it to go that crazy that fast. Damn. Holy shit, dude. So now you can kind of see the severity a little bit closer. Cool. Man, that's gotta be a tough fucking job. That sucks. Those people are blocking the pathway they need.
Let him do it. Let him touch the bike. Don't touch the bike.
I might switch to 4K and return and go off the live and just upload it in a second. But I kind of want to see how this plays out. Oh, this is crazy. I feel so bad because they're just wanting to do the work and it sucks. At least the dude was chill and they were there and nothing crazy happened. Man, that's insane. I wish I had my gimbal. Thank goodness I am upwind of this and it's blowing that way. All the smoke's going to attack across that freeway. I'm just glad they finally got in, like, cause that was pretty dangerous for a second, like that they didn't have access to it, cause that's how I was running. I was like, the only access point I could think of was this route. Wildfire. Oh, yeah, they finally got through the gate. I think they have access point through here. So like right out there. That thing is getting bigger and bigger by the second. Fuck. Now I can smell it. Well, I know that's usually where they fish, so maybe someone went to toss a cigarette butt negligently on accident. Yeah, because I always cross past there and they're always like tossing poles around there, so it's like it's a popular fishing spot. What's that? Oh no, I just happened to pass by, I phoned it in. Yeah, I'm assuming the only way they're going to have access is go this way and then just wedge through the freaking marsh. It's gonna be a tough job for them, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so what you want to do, let me just end this real fast. Man, talk about a tough night for them. Could be worse. I mean, I suppose. At least it's not anywhere near, like, directly next to houses. I mean, they have the cross right over there. Exactly. That's the only thing I'm concerned about is, like, how fast that wind's hitting it. It's like a bellows boot going this way. Yeah, you got a lot bigger duck, that's for sure. It's right next to 37, right next to Vallejo. I was coming home. It's basically I saw it instantaneously, made the phone call because it was super fresh. So if you're near 37 or happen to live near 37, you will be seeing smoke. Oh, no worries, man. That's my thing. When I see something like this is like I'm helping out someone else too, because this stuff can get really dangerous real fast. Right behind that fire, probably about like half a mile behind there, is a good portion of houses actually. So luckily when I called, the other people had already phoned it in too. Like they were like, "You're calling about the fire, right?" And I'm like, "Yes." So I wasn't the only one. Oh shit, dude, ragtimes, that sucks. Yeah, if you're seeing that smoke, I mean, the fire department's on it for sure. Like, they just came by and was talking about how to get access points, so they're getting the battle plan right now, and one of the trucks just went by not too long ago, and they still have a few other trucks out here, so they're doing everything they can, that's for sure. It's a tough spot because the marsh. They gotta, like, literally walk out there to get the job done. I mean, the only other thing I could think of is like if they phoned a friend with a helicopter and that fire retardant stuff they can dump inside of there. I know, such an interesting time too. I was just like completely perplexed by that today. I was just like, son of a bitch. I really think they're gonna have to call the freaking helicopter. Because at the same time, that'd be really dangerous for them to be out in the marsh trying to put out a fire. What if they get stuck? I mean, this is a brutal, tough call for all of them. Whoa, those flames are getting huge. Oh man, I hope this wasn't anyone lighting off fireworks. That would have been so fucked up. I know. It's because I've been hearing a lot of pops and whistles in the air, and it is fireworks season. Yeah, I was about to say it's not horribly windy, but it is still acting like a bellows boot because there's enough wind to keep it alive. Because it's right next to that trenched out water part where they fish. It seems like it's almost separating into two. If you look at it, it looks like one way is going towards the freeway, and the other one's going out towards the water, and the center is getting, like I think it ran out of stuff. Either that or it's like suffocating itself. I really hope it's for the latter. A lot easier work for them. Oh yeah. Like, I remember when you started this duck, it was barely even tucking out over the foliage of like the marsh, and now it's like protruding. You can just see the flames jumping. It's like it's dancing. It's definitely grown in size, that's for sure. I'm surprised the news isn't out here yet. It's kind of worthy. Oh shit, look at the tail end. Let me see if I can zoom in real fast. Oh damn. It is right about that season though. That's the thing that sucks about it, like ragtime. It's just like we obviously had a really good rain season in California and it made it look beautiful, but it's the hot season now. So the hot season's making everything dry and brittle, and unfortunately a few sparks with the uneducated hands ends up being stuffing like this. Where's Smokey the Bear when you need him? He needs to educate. They should have never fired him. So you should get Ranger Rick. Oh shit! Something happened. Look at that right there. Actually, you're very correct. I didn't even start thinking about that duck until I started looking at the resemblance. The plume of smoke coming out very much resembles that of, oh my gosh, an erupting volcano. It's Vallejo's Waikiki. I mean, I'm trying to make light humor out of this. This isn't supposed to be funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be insensitive about the matter. Just trying to be lighthearted. Damn. Tough calls. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. And it's getting more bolder with color too. It's becoming more of a robust red and yellow, which is good and bad. Exactly. And like they're trying, man. Like I'm like a few of them are still behind me, like probably about like 50 feet, 50 yards back, trying to do a game plan. Another team broke off and they look like they're trying to trek through there. So I mean, like, it's a hard job, man. I don't envy their position right now, and I'm just thankful that they're here to do their job. They reacted hella fast. Oh, and the plus part though, at least the 720p will actually look pretty decent here since I'm near a cell phone tower that's still intact for now. Seriously, Duck, I agree. It's definitely, for myself, like, it's an underrated job, seems like, unfortunately for them, but I'm very interested to see if, like, maybe they have to phone a friend for a chopper to, like, just dump, like, the fire retardant stuff on top of it. But it's getting big enough to see the flames just dancing everywhere now. To be fair, I am starting to see some white smoke appear, so maybe they finally got to it. That is usually when they're starting to douse it. Seriously. A lot of people get pissed off at cops and firefighters, and I'm like, dude, they're just like us. They're just doing our job. They have a lot more responsibility than us. And that doesn't mean that they're perfect. They're just like us again. They make mistakes just like us. So that's why I always kind of like, when people get mad, I'm just like, you know, they're just doing a job, you know? Yeah, and there they go. Trying to turn around to go on the freeway. So they're taking my advice then. They're probably gonna have to whip around, go back onto the fishing spot and dredge all the way down there. Cause like when he came up and talked to me, I turned it off on the live stream because I didn't want to like be like, hey, I'm live streaming the fire, by the way. It'd be kind of weird. I just didn't want to have to talk to the firefighter about it. Sweet. That smells like fire, but not fire. Oh, someone's smoking a cigarette over there. That'd be why. I was like, that doesn't smell like the fire I'm smelling. Hey, no worries, man, definitely. Because it's probably gotten at least 5 times bigger than what it originally was when I first started this 23 minutes ago. Fire is a living organism. It does not hesitate to grow. Man, I can see one of the flames like dancing up towards the tail left end. It looks like it hit like a natural. Oh shit. Okay, so one thing that I just didn't factor into this, one of the things that I smell when I drive past this place because it's a marsh is sulfur. Sulfur naturally accrues here. Sulfur is extremely flammable. Extraordinarily flammable, actually. It can explode if in the right conditions. It's cracked into some sulfur veins, basically. This is going to be interesting. I didn't even factor that into the thought because I was like, wait a minute, why is it dancing like that? It's almost like it's feeding off a natural gas. That would be why it is feeding off a natural gas. It's feeding off of sulfur. Because right across the freeway is where a lot of the water dredges in and dredges out. Natural sulfur like accrues inside that situation. Well, I mean, I would definitely think that a human caused this. Let's be real here. Nature just happened to help it accelerate. It's unfortunate, but this is definitely going to be a lot tougher than I first initiated. Because you can see, I don't know if I can see the lights, but they went all the way around. Where is it? You can see it blinking like right there in the center of the screen. Oh no, I have one in my car. I always keep one. After the last big fires, I just kept up with keeping a mask inside of my car just in case anything. I don't know, it's weird. I fear wildfires more as a Californian than I fear earthquakes. Knock on wood. But yeah, this shit's getting cray-cray. Damn, son. I'm really curious how the hell they're gonna put this up because they have not been able to get out there yet at all. Because if they're on the other side, that means they tried to go down my path. What I mentioned, they probably ran into issues, which I thought, because they have to walk through the marsh themselves, and that brings up the question, do they get stuck in the marsh while trying to get to the fire? And then that's even a more horrible situation. I'm not gonna have someone march out to their death? That's fucking crazy. They have to be making that phone call. It's gonna be, there's gonna be a helicopter here. It has to be, that's the way it's gonna end. Which the closest one that they would have would either be Caltime Mare, which I don't think is set up for that. They might, because they do practice runs. I don't know if the fire department has a direct chopper where they can just get to the chopper and, you know, do that stuff. So they'd probably have to phone a friend. Napa. Napa would be the closest distance. So the time that they fired it up, got out here, we're looking at another maybe 20 minutes at best. And if this thing is quadrupled in size in the last 20 minutes, we're going to be missing a big chunk of this marsh by the time they get here. Nancy, do you have a mask? You're out there reporting for us. Oh, I definitely do. I thank you very much for the courtesy thing. And also I do have the factor of the wind blowing against me. So it's blowing towards the fire and I'm about like 500 yards away from it, give or take, probably about a mile or so. So no smoke is physically getting to me. The only smoke I've physically smelled was someone smoking a cigarette behind me. So I'm definitely lucked out on this situation. No, I know. Like this is like so fresh. I think I'm the only one reporting on this shit right now. So if you guys and gals are on Facebook, spread this around. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people wanting to wonder what this is. I wish there was a rock I could stand on top of. I feel like I would gain an extra foot. Yes, definitely, world premiere. Actually, this is the first time I've ever reported on a natural disaster. It's just like live news. M7 News live. We're reporting to you live from 37 in Vallejo's Marsh. We tend to have a wildfire. Most specialists say the firefighters are across the bay. We're gonna go ahead and go to John across the bay. Oh, we lost the signal with John. We have to wait on him real fast. Maybe I was cut out for news. Huh. I think I've missed one of my grand talents. But then I'd be like Ron Burgundy. Santiago. Oh wow, okay, it got bigger in the center again. Shit, that means it's coming, it's burning more towards me, but it's not like, it's more burning towards the centers, like running towards the water, towards Sonoma, and like Roner Park area, whereas 37 goes into the marshland, and more towards Vallejo's freeway. Loves a lamp? Not quite sure, but I could see some, oh, you know, that could have been another thing too. Maybe someone brought one of those gas like pump lanterns you get when you go camping, and those things are extremely bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, as a kid I burned my hand on one of those. I still have the scar from that shit. So I mean, it is hot and it will spit hot fire, that's for sure. And I'm just waiting to see a spotlight of like a helicopter light in the horizon, and I'm like, yeah, there we go. Someone's mixtape just dropped over there. I wonder what was on their mixtape. Oh, cool. They are totally where I'm at. Okay, we're gonna walk a little more forward. It'll be fine. I will live. Damn, they're like trying it. So like across the freeway, if you see where all the lights are moving, like not the big bright light to my right, but the one directly towards maybe 2 inches past my right, where I can try to focus in. Right over there, you can see the flashing lights. They're there, which is the fishing spot. They're over there too, so they're watching it develop. And there's nothing they can really physically do. And I can see that there is a flashlight or some light in that marsh that's not fire, because it looks artificial. You can always tell because there's a flicker. It looks like almost like a star. Well, I'll keep reporting on this until either my battery dies or the chopper shows up at this point, because I got about 29% left of my battery. It is cold though, so that definitely does help my phone keep chill so the battery doesn't overheat itself. I'm just gonna keep getting up closer. Exactly. It's not going up, it's going in a 360. Because now that I closely have gotten a little bit closer, it's burning in a giant circle. So it's just spreading out from ground zero and spreading in all directions. See if I can get it a little bit more zoomed up. That's too pixelated. Unfortunately, 720p leaves a lot to luster after when it comes to pixels. By the way, Joey, I don't know if you're watching. This is definitely not New Dawn, by the way. I had a friend that was going to watch me stream tonight. He was like, "You streaming?" I'm like, "Yeah, with Malorad." Like, "All right, cool, I'll watch." You're like, "Man, this is an interesting stream. Just fire." Like, "No, this is real. This is IRL." Right? This is just getting worse and worse. And looks like they clicked off their lights over across the bay, or I've just curved over so much that they're blocked by the fire, which is a possibility. Okay, I see multiple lights now. So they're walking in. They're literally walking in. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. That. Whatever that is, there was only one light a second ago. Now there's two, and a lot brighter one. So maybe they got like some really kick-ass Does Vallejo have like an all-terrain vehicle? That shit would be raw. That's what they need to give to us. They need to bestow to us like an all-terrain marsh vehicle that can put out any fire at once. Though I'm pretty sure environmentalists would be a little bit pissed off at us. I'll try to stand in front of the mic. That way the wind doesn't end up coming. And I am not the only one. There's a lot of people starting to congregate now around here. No, they are, because there were, when I first went around that bend and looked over, there was some, like probably about 3 or 4 of them, but the fire got big enough where it closed off the gap. That makes sense. That's why they broke off into teams, because they're getting ready, because they know that there's probably a chance that they can't contain this because of the wind and the pure force of what's going on between the accessibility. Man, this sucks. So that means what they'll have to do is they'll end up fighting the fire at the border when it gets towards the houses, which is smart. They thought ahead. And the other ones are just trying to get to it, because again, that light, it dipped again, but it looks like it got a tiny bit closer because I can see like a side portion of it. It seems like it's the worst at the tail, like going towards Sonoma. You can see that's where the fire protrudes the most. Damn. Yeah, you're like right. Meadows is like right that back door on the other side of where I'm at. I'm like staring through the fire at you, basically. I just can't believe in 37 minutes how fast this freaking thing has moved. It's like almost like broken off into 2 individual fires now. It seems like the left and the right are their own entity now. Oh, helicopter! Yes! I knew it! They're gonna dump the water! Oh shit, there's dogs. Sorry, I don't know if those dogs are like for realsies. But yes, this is, I totally predicted this shit. The dog is happy. I'm gonna assume the dog's like, yeah, dog. I knew this was gonna be their only option. So they're literally gonna dump water. If this is what I'm thinking this is, this could just be them observing it from the top. Because obviously they would have called in local law enforcement to pursue that. But let's see if they dump it. You can see it's going right over the top. All right, let's see if they release the payload, because that would be really good to get, because then it would douse the whole fire and we're good here. I can go back home and start streaming. Damn. Okay, so that wasn't the plane that I was hoping for. Shit. I got excited. To be fair, that could have been a spectator plane for them just to see what's going on in the local area, but they're definitely going to need to get something out there like this. Man, I really wish I had my leather gloves right now. That'd be so sweet. Hey, focus. None of that phone. Hold on. What's going on with you? There you go. Damn, dude. Now the other side's getting bigger. Going towards the freeway, the wind just shifted. That's what it is. The wind is shifting and blowing it back and forth. Because the wind now I can feel is going this way, as before it was starting to go like this. So it's going and just kind of causing it to like get crazy. Damn you, nature. Where's the rain? I wouldn't mind getting wet right now at this point if it saved a lot of time and like pressure for these people. There is another plane coming. I don't know if you can see it off in the far right there. I don't know if that necessarily would be the payload we're looking at. That looks way too high in altitude. Yeah. So it's definitely broken off into 2 fires now. You can see in the center it's starting to die a tiny bit, But you can also see that the entity of the right, because of the wind, has gotten so big it's starting to burn by itself. Now I'm starting to see more lights near the fire, so I'm assuming they have to be somewhere close by. Fuck, yeah, I can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in. It's right over here. You can see like basic lights here and there. You see the light? Every so often, I know the pixels suck, but every so often you'll see a shining light, and I'm assuming that's the firefighters or some of them. I can see the truck off to the side, where they're waiting to defend the wall. Oh, I think I know what they just did. They got a boat. They got a boat and they probably just went down there real fast and just using the natural river, because you can literally see it. Look, hold on. I know this probably isn't the safest thing to do. Yep. I don't blame you. Like, at this point in time, it's just safe just to call it by the night, you know what I mean? Better to protect your family than have to deal with like a medical bill later. Stupid shit. It just sucks it happened so fast. I'm glad I caught it. Like, try to help people. Oh shit, okay, sorry. Didn't notice the camera went up that big. Cool, they're kicking ass. You can tell that they're out there somewhere, somehow. Good job, Vallejo PD and, but I guess FPD, fire department, police. I don't know. I'm just pulling stuff out of here nowhere. Oh, look at the center. The flames just shot up. Where that big bright light is, flames are just protruding. Oh, shit. Those are tall. Alright. Cars were coming. I kind of figured it was a smart thing to do. Yeah, I was standing on the median of the guardrail for an overpass. It was safe. Yeah, you can definitely see them out there. They're trying. So they're basically trying to contain it and suffocate it. And the fact that there is white smoke starting to come up is a good sign. That's usually when it's doused out. The black smoke is usually chemical, which means there probably was people that had shit out there, which sucks. Very interesting to see how this plays out in the news tomorrow, how this all started. I think they're starting to make a dent in it. It seems like they're definitely getting the portion in the front going towards the freeway, and now the back is starting to bellow up. Yeah, exactly. So cray-cray. Oh, son of a bitch. Our town does wonders for us. Enjoy. Let me just light trash on fire and leave it be. No one will get hurt. Yes, I know, phone. Battery's low. I'm reporting the news here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got about 9% left. If it cuts the stream at that point in time, I'm sorry. I try to stay as long as I can. Even in this sketchy-ass marsh area. I keep, like, looking over my shoulder, just in case. I mean, there's nice people, definitely in Vallejo, but one thing I've learned about born and raised, you play it safe. You keep alert. Keeps your head on your shoulders. Uh-oh. Are they moving away from it now? I think so. Yeah. Because the tail end which they were attacking is now starting to get bigger, and now they're starting to walk towards the freeway. The opposite lights, you can see they're making their way towards the freeway. Oh, this might get foobar. To be fair, they could be trying to direct people, maybe people coming down, because they keep switching the light left to right. Or getting a better tactical advantage because the fire is getting too close to them. No, they're going back towards the flame again. Those lights are like wicked powerful though, holy shit. Yes, I know. I probably got down to 5% now. Shit. 7. Okay, I still got more than I thought. My phone's like, you know I'm gonna die. Yes, I know you're gonna die. Well, I'm gonna tell you again. You're gonna die. Oh damn, they're right next to it again. Yeah, they're dousing it. Look at the flames at the very tail end. What they're doing is they're probably walking water, like through like a hose and like the truck and hooking up type situation, because they keep getting closer, and then you'll see a white bellow of smoke kind of push up, so it's like the water hits it, and like when you have a campfire and you throw the water on it and it just poofs up white smoke. That's what's happening right now at the tail end of it. Man, talk about a shitty night for them. Oh, now they're going back again. just want to get the helicopter, damn it. Because I have a feeling there's going to be a damn helicopter. I just get that feeling. That's not a good wind portion. That's pretty heavy wind right there behind me. And it should be hitting the flames in about 3 to 4 seconds. Ooh, it's made me shiver. And I don't usually shiver. I like the cold. Damn, they even got a bigger light out there. They had to have gotten a vehicle out there or something. That's a lot more powerful than the other one. Alright, I got 3% left on my phone, ladies and gentlemen, so I probably will, this feed will be cutting in the next minute or so, unfortunately. So, if you can, definitely share this around on the social sites for people that are in Vallejo so they know what's going down. Get the 411 on how this is developing if they haven't been patched, because apparently no news is covering this. So let's do our part as friendly Samaritans and spread this information around. This has nothing to do about view counts at this point in time. It's about safety. Alright, I'm going to have to cut it. It's about to die at this point in time. Thanks everyone for staying tuned. I'm going to go ahead and get back in. Hopefully this ends up getting better. If not, I guess I'll be reading about it in the news. And if anyone is in that area in the meadows, you know, be safe. I'm sure the firefighters are planning just for that just-in-case situation. But I'll see you guys and gals in the future. There definitely will be a future for everyone. And I'll see you guys and gals in it.